Customers suffer heart attacks after eating at the establishment and even celebrating a death on the premises. It's aptly named the Heart Attack Grill.
Remarkably, the owner says it's all done in the name of promoting good health.
One among us has to tell the truth, and that's what we're doing here.
Right, ladies?
The heart
Yeah, you're a real hero, giving people actual heart attacks.
Along with belt sizes.
That'll teach them. Yeah, let's go!
Their flatliner fries, cooked in lard, are unlimited. Thirsty? Try the all butterfat shake.
That sounds so good. What the fuck?
And new to this menu, a burger with 8 patties, almost 20,000 calories. That's the equivalent of nearly 40 Big Macs. Oh, and if you don't finish your meal, you get spanked.
What? Wait, she actually like really went in on that.
She's not exactly a real RN, but her spankings are real hard.
Yeah, like she's not holding back.
The restaurant, Dr. John has become something of a superstar in the fast food world. In his
Dr.
trademark
John,
over-the-top
kinda
way,
suave.
he depicts himself as Jesus Christ at the Last Supper, dining with the industry's other giants.
Alright, Dr. John's is kind of fucking wacky.
Come along. The restaurant was under fire after its nearly 600-pound spokesman, Blair Rivers, died of obesity-related issues.
It's not confirmed.
29. There's an argument
He may have died of
you used this guy during
consuming
his life.
very
And now
flavorful
you
food.
are
It was too much.
very morbidly
It was too
using
good.
his death. So this man's death has not given you pause at all.
Zero pause.
You guys, we are actually rolling now.
What
Actually
the
rolling.
fuck? This guy's like
Dr. John's biggest
Nintendo.
location is double the size
If your
of his
player
own
dies,
place
do
in
you feel bad?
Arizona.
Nope.
And his
Sounds good,
in-house
actually.
fatality rate.
Now, the one that I
Yes.
couldn't save was a very dear friend of mine. And I want to tell you something.
This is his
They'll say
ashes
it's
right here.
grotesque. They'll say,
Yes,
how,
they will.
how can you keep the man's cremation here?
Oh my god,
And
wait,
I'll
it
tell you
is.
something.
What the fuck?
I am setting the bag on the table. And I challenge any
Holy
other
shit.
restaurant to set the bag
Let's
on
turn
the
it into a
table.
burger.
I'm talking about a bag of truth. This was a good man with hopes and dreams who couldn't
And now
control
look
his
at him.
eating habits.
This stupid piece of
Inside
shit.
this bag are the remains
sand.
of yet another
He's become
spokesman.
sand.
He ate at the restaurant every day.
Oh,
But people
that
are
explains
actually
it.
dying.
People will continue to die. Can they just stop, pause, and reflect
What?
upon the food for thought that I'm selling? It's not happening.
He's like
It's
actually
not
Lex
t-shirts,
Luthor.
It's not friendly.
When there are lights and sirens outside and they're bringing some person out on a gurney, you're basically in the background.
He's celebrating. Yeah, he's having fun.
Absolutely. Was that heart attack good for business? Did that heart attack pad my wallet with money? Absolutely.
This is the most honest guy
Did
ever.
I enjoy that? Absolutely. I'm a businessman.
Oh, what did they give this guy? Did they hit him with like a fucking truth serum? Is Wonder Woman there with her lasso around his leg? Why is he so honest? Hey, did you like when that guy died? Oh, fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? I made money off that. Dude died at my restaurant. I was like, hey, holy shit. I'm not only making money, I'm killing idiots, I guess. Hey, fuck yeah. In fact, here's this dude's ashes. Stole them from his loved ones. And they're now in my restaurant. What are they gonna do, fight me?
Now, if they do die here, I'm not going to lie to you. That's great for business. I'll say it again. Death is great for business at the Heart Attack Grill.
Wow.
Somehow, in the
He's like an
few years
anime
since we
villain.
first met, Dr. John
In order to save the world, I must kill it first. And from its ashes will rise a phoenix of grease and bacon. And on top of that phoenix, I will be riding it. Dr. John. I think his point's a little dog shit, though, if I'm being honest. Like, other places obviously sell shitty food, but he is going way out of his way to make the food as detrimental to your health as humanly possible. It's not like they're just being dishonest and saying it's good for you food. Like, you know, they're not like hiding that it's bad for you, but he is doing the most he can to kill you with it. So it's a little dishonest to compare the two. It's not like it's a matter of honesty or not. You were actively trying to make it worse for them.
in a city near you.
Fine, son. Keep eating.
I'm Ryan.
Wasn't his point that he's not selling shitty things to kids? Is this not a kid eating this? Didn't he make that exact point? Like, I'm not selling this awful death to kids, only these consenting adults. And then in the same interview, there's a kid. Oh, without parental guidance. Oh, did he say that part? I didn't say that. I didn't see that. Or remember hearing that, rather. Why does it matter if they're... What? I don't really understand, though. Why would that matter if they're supervised or not? It's the same food. That guy's nutty. That guy was actually fucking wild. Is there any more from Dr. John? Did he die of a heart attack at his own restaurant? I wonder what's in his will. Like, if he does die at that restaurant, what does he want? Like, make patties out of his corpse? Parade it around? Taxidermy it and hang it? I bet he's got a crazy plan for it.
In 2013, John Ailman, known as the Heart Attack Grill's daily customer and unofficial mascot, died after suffering a heart attack and collapsing as he stood at the bus stop in front of the restaurant. He was the inspiration for the Patient John character seen around the restaurant. In 2017,
Man,
Business
that's
Insider
rough.
talked to John
What?
Basso about this disturbing patient.
So oh my god. Not only did he die at the restaurant because of all the fucking horrible food, and not only does Dr. John have his cremated ashes like it's seasoning for his patties, he also used him as a cartoon character to continue to promote it to other people? Oh, wow. That's fucking awful.
Because if you stop and realize it, I put out a broader, far-reaching message about health and fitness than any other physician
You
in
absolutely
America,
haven't, though.
period. His reasoning
No one
is
thinks of
that
Heart Attack
obesity
Grill
is
and
still a
thinks of,
problem in
I should eat healthy.
Despite all the work done by
Nobody.
the fitness and changing experience
Really? All of
for
you
his
do?
customers.
I can't tell if you're memeing or not. So his message of, I make this food that kills people, so it should teach people about not eating unhealthy, is somehow being conveyed to you? Because that's not what I get. If this guy, like, it's a little different when he's going out of his way to make the food as deadly as possible, right? And is happy when people die from it. I don't think the message really gets across. It's more like he found a way to capitalize off the most gluttonous people in society and make a lot of money off it, while also being able to take a bit of a high road, even though he literally has killed people from it. I wouldn't necessarily say the message gets delivered very well. That's like saying because McDonald's exists, it has taught me to eat healthy. I just don't think that really works.
In 2013, he was on Bloomberg's In the Loop with Betty Lou to talk about his food when he pulled out a plastic bag of powder and put it on the desk.
That's
then he said,
John's ashes.
I'm here with the cremated remains of someone who died at my restaurant. He died of a heart attack at my restaurant, and I'm putting the bag clearly on the table. I wish that Burger King, McDonald's, and everyone else would do the same thing. When a shocked Lou pointed out how grim things had suddenly
That's
gotten,
pretty bold.
Basso agreed. As he put it, absolutely, because the entire fast food industry is pretty grim. The former employee said that there were more repeat customers than one might expect, like locals who would frequently take advantage of the free meal offered to anyone weighing over 350 pounds. She also revealed some distressing
another thing.
memories, like the time
Offering
when a male
free
customer
food for the
passed
morbidly
out and an
obese
ambulance had to be
isn't
called.
delivering a
As she
message of you
recalled,
should eat
the
healthier.
manager made me
It's doing
take
the
out my cell
opposite. It's
phone to
rewarding
record
you
a
for
video
it.
of the whole poor diet certainly does seem that it can contribute to risk over time, but no one has yet shown that it has an immediate effect that can precipitate the heart attack.
I don't know
Thus,
about
there's
that.
little
I
to
feel
no
like
evidence that a one-time trip to the heart
the
attack
people
grill
there
is going to
are
cause a
at
heart
risk.
attack. Everyday
And I
Health
think it can
echoed that
exacerbate.
sentiment in a 2011. Poor diet certainly does seem that it can contribute to risk over time, but no one has yet shown that it has an immediate effect that can precipitate the heart attack.
I don't know
Thus,
about
there's
that.
little
I
to
feel
no
like
evidence that a one-time trip to the heart
the
attack
people
grill
there
is going to
are
cause a
at
heart
risk.
attack. Everyday
And I
Health
think it can
echoed that
exacerbate.
sentiment in a
That was so much more interesting than I thought it would be. I've known about Heart Attack Grill for quite a while. I actually remember back in, like, must have been college, I was reading about Heart Attack Grill. Didn't know it was so deep, though. Wow. Fucking wild. Dr. John's a maniac. Is he still alive? In their defense, they haven't had a death in 8 years. I don't know how many more heart attacks they've had in that time, but they have not had a death at Heart Attack Grill in about 8 years. Yeah, apparently Tyler 1 and Faker went to it. I must have missed that. I know they did content together. Was that what they did? They went to the Heart Attack Grill?
We here at the Heart Attack Grill. Yeah. Now, I don't know what to expect, but let's go!
Jesus, Tyler's like a real YouTuber. Look at him go. Is Dr. John here?
Heart Attack Grill. This is our entire menu. You guys have to wear hospital gown, and if you guys don't finish eating, you get 3 spines.
He's making goofy thumbnail faces and everything.
The wine comes to the table in an ID bag.
How do you guys even stay open?
That's pretty cute.
Not really, but we tried.
I'll tell you what caught my eye right away. This octuple,
The octuple bypass.
octuple,
Octuple,
and then
40 slices of bacon.
I'm trying to add 40
Yes.
slices of meat.
Any sides?
Fries, and then I'm also trying to get this.
What the fuck is he doing?
So it's actually made with almost a
You're gonna give me a full steak. I'll take a full steak. Yeah.
I did tier 1 Wallborg.
single.
Ah, come on, you gotta get the. Dude, if you want the single, you can like take it off the top. Dumb. Okay.
Hey, peer pressure. Let's go. Baker going in now. Imagine if someone had a heart attack and died during this video.
I have not.
Just some stranger in the back.
Maybe. Do you think I can get one bite?
Does he even finish a single patty?
All the single ones.
I feel like one patty's already like 6k calories.
My heart. Somebody help me. It's honestly pretty good. Listen.
This is so
If
wholesome.
I'm done or not. I'm saving.
It's like an episode of SpongeBob.
It's time for your surgery.
Like SpongeBob and Squidward go to the heart attack grill.
Great. I'm gonna love it. I don't know if you will, but I'm gonna love it.
Listen, don't do it too hard.
Oh, it's gonna be hard.
How many?
3.
I mean, can you at least make it fast? Like, bah, bah, bah.
Probably not. Hands up. Feet together.
It's gonna break the paddle on his
You're
ass.
gonna be so assertive, man.
All right. Here is 1.
Holy shit, she cranked that. That windup was nuts. She's getting like a Happy Gilmore running start.
Last one.
She hates him.
I'm so sorry.
I actually bet that would hurt like a bitch.
But I'm glad I could do it with you, Faker.
Me too.
That was so that's actually something we were kicking around as an idea, but legitimately doing a Long John Silver's tier list, like trying all their food, would probably result in Matt or I being in the hospital in intensive care. I don't think there's a single like Long John Silver's fan in the world. I don't think it exists. Right now, in chat, is there anyone here that eats at Long John Silver's? Start there. Not even do you like it. Do you eat there ever? Overwhelmingly no, with a couple of liars sprinkled in there about eating there often. I know you're lying. I feel like Long John Silver's is probably some kind of money laundering front to some degree. I don't think it started that way, but I think it's become that, because I don't know how they're still in business. Every Long John Silver's I've passed for the last decade at least has been completely dilapidated in shambles, and yet somehow it's still here. And nobody eats there. I ate there once and almost puked, which is exactly what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if we did the Long John Silver's tier list, it would end in some kind of catastrophic illness. I'm actually going to look it up. How popular is Long John Silver? Today, Long John Silver's owns and operates and franchises nearly 700 restaurants located across 38 US states and Singapore, generating annual system-wide sales of $413 million. Like, I think I've only ever had it once in my life when I was a kid because Joe's Crab Shack was closed. And I can vaguely remember my parents begrudgingly taking me to Long John Silver for like popcorn shrimp or something. You're just hating on LGS because it's fun. I don't think it's bad. Have some fucking shame, Glibby. Did you just actually drop an abbreviation for Long John Silver and get it wrong? LGS? It'd be LJS, and nobody's abbreviating Long John Silver's. They don't have fans. Nobody's doing that. That's how I know you're lying. You didn't even get the fucking imaginary abbreviation correct. But yeah, no, I don't think we'll be doing a Long John Silver tier list. It feels dangerous. I watched that, not to get like morbid or like really sad. I watched that video that went viral a little while ago about the woman who ate bad tilapia and had all of her limbs amputated because of the infection or whatever she contracted from it. I feel like that is absolutely a high likelihood at fucking Long John Silver's. Long John Silver hush puppies are S tier. Outside of that, it's dog food. He's a tier 1 Long John Silver CEO. How long have you had that account? You just made it. Yeah, created 2 minutes ago. Don't even try and like gaslight me into thinking there's real Long John Silver fans. Thanks to Resub Swift. I can see when you made the account. Scoundrel. The one in my town burned down, shit's whack. I am an LJS enjoyer. No, what you are is a goddamn liar. Stop. Just stop. I know you're not. I'm gonna look up their menu real quick, actually. I haven't checked their menu since we were ideating on doing a Long John Silver tier list. Thanks, Resub Hypo. Plus, Matt is already, like, pretty irpy around seafood because he got such bad food poisoning that it's ruined seafood for him. So I think this would put him in the grave if we did a Long John Silver's tier list. Man, I love this. I go to the... This website couldn't be more sad. I go to their website and I scroll down to go to their menu, and on and on their promotions there's one item, cheese bites. It's the only thing they seem to be proud of. They have this whole promotion section, but there's one thing for cheese bites. Nothing else. It's not a very large menu. That's good. I'm glad they didn't make like a massive menu like Cheesecake Factory for this. LJS review win. I'm not memeing. I'm actually fucking afraid to eat at Long John Silver. I'd eat their chicken, but that'd defeat the purpose because they're a seafood place. But I would be terrified to eat this. This is like the idea I had a while ago to do a gas station food tier list and just try like the most revolting old gas station food that just exists in those fucking hot dog spinners forever and never gets changed out. And then we watched that Chubby Emu video on botulism contracted from gas station nachos, and I canned that idea ASAP. Immediately, I put that one on the shelf. Surprised you eat seafood? You're picky? I'm really not picky. I literally eat anything. I will actually eat anything. There's foods I obviously like more than others, but when it comes to Long John Silver's, I actually feel like I am risking life and limb for it. Like, it feels like I'm gambling on my health. My parents met working together at Long John Silver. Probably because there was nothing else to do. Like, there's no customers. They'll just hang out, talk to each other, fall in love. Bond. That makes sense. The way you describe Long John Silver makes it sound like they catch fish from the septic tank. They probably do. I have never seen an LJS that's in good condition. Maybe it's a Florida thing, I don't know. Every LJS I have ever seen in my life looks like a house in Minecraft that got hit by TNT. God damn it, now I'm tricking myself into, like, wanting to take the risk and trying it. Last time my dad ate at Long John Silver over a decade ago, it forced him to get gallbladder surgery. The food is dog food, but root beer is peak. Also, the one near my house burnt down and rebuilt. God, it's like Hydra. Why are we even talking about this? I forgot why this came up. Oh yeah, someone recommended a Long John Silver's tier list, and that's something that has been like something we've been ideating on at the headquarters for a while, but just are afraid to do because it's so gross. Do you think it's actually worse than Burger King? It's not fair because I hate Burger King because I eat it and it always sucks shit. I haven't eaten Long John Silver's because I'm afraid of it. It's like the boogeyman of fast food to me. In my head, it's like the worst thing you can eat, but I haven't actually eaten it to compare it to Burger King. Check out their Big Catch meal. It's absolutely revolting. It's so bad health groups called it the worst meal in America and said that it's basically a heart attack on a hook. I love the name Big Catch. Okay. LJS Big Catch, huh? Long John... This was in 2013, so this is when people still accidentally ate there. Oh my god, this looks awful! Long John Silver's Big Catch is worst restaurant meal in America, says CSPI. I don't know what this is. I don't know that organization. That sounds like some kind of, like, shadow group that works behind the scenes in the food industry. This looks awful! 3 ounces trans fat drenched batter, 4.5 ounce fish. Lab test find 33 grams of trans fat in the meal of fried fish, onion rings, and hush puppies. And then announced that it'll discontinue the Big Catch. Oh no. Damn you! Look what they've taken from us. Not even the Big Catch was safe. Maybe they did like a drastic overhaul of their menu. Because this isn't on there. It was very simple stuff. Granted, they didn't look great, but it did seem very simple. It's piss yellow. It's like actual mustard hue. Like, how do you even fry something that ends up looking that way? I think these are the hush puppies up here. Those look fine. Maybe they're like cheese curds. I can't tell. I think that's the hush puppies, though. But this looks horrible. I love this sentence. Today, the CSPI formally notified Long John Silver's CEO Mike Kern that the chain will be sued if it continues to use partially hydrogenated oil in its deep fryers, and if it continues to misrepresent both the amount of fish in the meal and nutrition information for the side items. Long John Silver's is one of the very few reasons why I don't eat seafood to this day. I had it as a child in California, and I had it as a teenager in Florida. I won't be eating it as an adult. It sounds like a punishment. Like, eat your vegetables or your next meal will be at Long John Silver's. The kid just fucking starts housing it. No, not there! Please! A White Castle tier list would be so much safer. My dad loves White Castle. So I'm very familiar with White Castle. What are they using? Plastic fish? No, it'd probably be healthier if they were using plastic fish, though. Again, this was 2013, so maybe they're in a much better place now. But even still, I'm fucking afraid of it. How about a Chili's tier list? I don't know if I've said this before, but I'll say it now. I say this, like, to my friends. I think Chili's is, like, the best food you can get if you're aiming for that ballpark of quality. So I put Chili's in the same tier as, like, all the other ones, like Applebee's and all that. Chili's blows them out of the water. Chili's is so far above the competition in that genre, it's not even fair. Like, why would you ever go somewhere that's not Chili's if it's an option? If that's, like, where the tier you're trying to stay in. Long John Silver doesn't even want you eating there. When's the last time you saw a Long John Silver commercial? Great question. Do they even advertise anymore? Oh, also the comments from 6 months ago. I saw a video claiming nobody goes to Long John Silver's and it's mainly a money laundering operation. I've never been. Here's a Long John Silver's commercial from 2021. Is their slogan Fish Yeah? It is. Long John Silver, Fish Yeah. Yeah, they definitely don't aggressively market themselves. For good reason. The less people that go to their establishments, the less chance of a lawsuit from, like, an inadvertent foodborne death. If you search Long John Silver's fire on Google, you're greeted with dozens of separate LJS locations that have randomly burnt down. Well, there's also just so many of them that I imagine just pure numbers game that's bound to happen. Like, I bet McDonald's probably has the same phenomenon and Burger King and all that. I don't think it's exclusive to just LJS.
The city says the fire was quickly put out, but not before it caused fire, smoke, and water damage.
Luckily, nobody was inside. Alright. So that was a month ago, so it looks like this shit's burning down all the time. Soup that gave life to all on this planet. Since the earliest human settlers of Earth, we've asked one another, do you love memes? Do you love food? And for the longest time, there was never a holy place that combined these two human necessities into one convenient package, until now. Puked yet, then you've likely entered a state of euphoria, similar to when Aang goes into the Avatar state, except this one is triggered by memes. This is similar to a Rorschach test more than anything. What do these stale, dank memes mean to you? When I see them, I think of social ineptitude. I think of nothing but pain and suffering. But some of you out there may see them and think, damn, that makes me hungry. I wish there was food structured around shit like the brakes on this wild bull here. What the fuck do you mean by humor appreciators? That's one of the dumbest terms I've seen being tossed around in quite some time. It sounds like a failed job position, just a made-up one that somebody would use to get their family off their back and make them think they're at least doing something and have an accomplished title. Oh, what do you do, Richard? Well, I'm the chief humor appreciator at Google. Pretty prestigious position if I do say so myself. When I think of humor appreciator, meme enthusiast, I typically think of middle-aged, elderly men in business attire. Also, I have to disagree. I don't think even that boring guy at the party can become popular by sharing meme videos for the whole party. I don't see that going over very well in the real world. just aren't used exclusively for the geeks and the humor appreciators, as you like to title them. It's pretty mainstream. Most people are familiar with popular memes and such. It's not like this underground thing. Also, why? Because we can? Well, clearly not. You can't do this because you're on Kickstarter asking for $350,000 to bring this abysmal idea to life, and you didn't even have the decency, the courtesy, you don't even know the way to good Kickstarter rewards here. There's 3 tiers, and the lowest one is $5,000. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Epic Rage. Wow. Now, if this menu doesn't make you want to eat there, I just don't know what will. They have everything an 8-year-old boy could ever want. They got spaghetti, they got burgers, they got onion rings, man. They've got it all. And this is just the mock-up. This isn't even its final form. I can't wait for the full menu to be released. They'll have so much more shit. They'll probably have some super cool shit like the Damn Daniel, which will be a honey mustard salmon hot dog. The What Are Risottos, which will be a risotto. The possibilities are truly endless. Bar and tablets for internet surfing? Fuck, you'll never want to leave. They've got everything. This place really is just all over the place. They don't know what they want to be here. They just looked at every restaurant that's successful and they put all of it under this feces-covered umbrella of memes being the glue that holds it all together. And it's a horrible idea. Forgive my tits for I have sinned. I actually thought this was a bad idea until they gave me the examples of some of the things I could find there. Sign me the fuck up. 5 a month, huh? Well, not all memes are as PG as the ones you're using at your restaurant, so I can't see that going over super well. I also really love how when they do the visual representation of is this a joke, they use a happy man smiling with thumbs up like, yeah, it's a good joke. And when they say, no, it isn't, he turns into this sad looking guy. He's like, thinking about it, seems like a really shit idea. I skipped a little bit there, but all it was is, how can you help? Give us money. That's the whole thing there that I skipped. I also really like this here. Even $1 helps? No, you clearly don't care about the $1 people. You don't even get out of bed for the $1 people. You wouldn't piss in their mouth if they were dying of thirst if they gave you $1. You only have tiers for 5,000 and above, so how can anyone think, anything less than that will be worth their while? Pitch here. I'm sure you've all been sold on the idea and are eager to help them reach the $350,000 mark. The Michelin star restaurant is called Mugaritz. Each meal is $1,000 and one meal is supposed to represent a belly button you suck juice out of. Shit's a scam. This is why I hate really expensive food, by the way. You pay so much money for like a single bite.
Patio where they give you a little book of dried and pressed plants. And
this is actually something that they just picked up out of a garden outside. That doesn't even seem like edible plants. It's like daisy petals. And these are just a random assortment of leaves.
You don't necessarily eat the rosemary, but you brush it with balsamic sauce and you suck all the aroma and flavors in.
That's so fucking cringe. I hate fine dining. It's so cringe. This actually looks like a scene from the menu. Because it is, like, the menu is very accurate. Wow. The menu is very accurate to these fine dining fucking delusional establishments. Where you're paying like $400 for an aged bottle of wine. Oh, God. Alright, how much is that? Yeah, they don't have their menu on here. It looks like it really is only by these giant packages of 23 courses. This is the closest I can find to like a menu where it's just pictures of some of the things you get. So here's a candy gluten ball. I think the menu actually has a really cool message about how simple things can turn extremely pretentious and how people start to hate what they once loved to do. I think the menu is a great movie. I really liked it. Is this food or is this like an actual just pencil?
The next two combos are served savory and sweet.
Enzymatic molasses of rye bread and sea urchin. The cow and the flowers. Marrow and banana cream. Bite tartare. What a wonderful dish. Yum, 250 euros and I get 3 tiddlywinks of garbage. With a really stupid name. Boo, blasting you with a quick jump scare to give you an important announcement. My Gamer Subs flavor is finally here. Goof Juice. Is it focusing? There we go. Goof Juice has arrived. It's the best flavor of any beverage ever created. Strawberry kiwi. So, if you've been paying close attention in a lot of videos recently, there's been some mystery liquid many of us have been consuming at the warehouse. Spoiler alert, it's the Goof Juice, and it's available right now, so I'll put a link to it in the description. Pick some up if you want to taste a heavenly sensation unlike anything else. Is that a finger? Yeah, that's one of Sukuna's cursed items. A sake what? A sake handkerchief? What? No, do you suck this? No. Oh. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. This has to be on purpose. This is how they show the dishes in the menu. Well, the menu's not even far-fetched from a lot of like huge fine dining establishments. Do you guys not remember Salt Bae, the cringe god? That guy's whole thing, like he was upcharging basic ass steaks by like 1,000% because he'd come out and do this. And then he'd engage in the worst small talk of all time. If they'll pay for it, why not do it? Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game. And hate this fart. And there's 3 of them actually. Product and tradition.
In 3 ways. First off, they oven cook the loin with coal, giving this incredible smoky flavor.
I can't tell what this is. This is just animal cake. It's like 1 scoop of ice cream underneath an egg yolk. What is it?
Animal cake was another delight of the night. Ricotta cheese, coffee cream, then we...
Oh, that's it. Cheese and coffee cream? Okay.
Then we have dark tuna.
That's just a rock. There's no way this is food, right? There's no way this is food. This is actually just a fucking rock. The food is on it? Is it? Where? Oh, is this the food right here? Oh, I thought this was like a part of the rock. I thought it was just part of the geode. I thought this whole thing was the dark tuna cured in honey. Oh, okay. Now that makes more sense, I guess. Big hairy game hunting.
Wild boar with mushroom, a mixture of different type of mushrooms. This wild boar was cooked to perfection.
Wild boar. You realize that's not like a high quality food. Wild boars are so common that you actually get paid to go out and fucking shoot them. And they're also so gamey that most people don't actually eat wild boar. This is legitimately the lowest tier meat you could ever consume. And you're paying 250 euro for it. That is actually the most blatant scam part of this so far. That's what I was saying. Their website is extremely pretentious. Pretentious. Here, I'll pull it up. I didn't pull it up on stream because I didn't bother, but here, you need to see their website. Like, I really think that this is just pure delusion. And then if you go to the eat question mark, it's all about how it's food for the mind. We love to feed our minds. Feeding curiosity, the senses of desire, we seek to satisfy the hunger of risk, game, or answers, and to satisfy the pleasure of surprise, of discovering and exploring the unknown. To achieve this, we question the logic of the gastronomic world, rethinking the social habits and prejudices. We seek to create a context where diners give free rein to their senses to overcome the imposition of customers. This is a Michelin-starred restaurant, by the way, serving wild boar, which legitimately they might have fished out of a dumpster after some kick streamers went out and shot some for content. Like, this is not high-quality food that they're serving. The Michelin Guide is the only rating system in the world that is not corrupted by advertising and capitalism. Getting a Michelin star is a dream of every chef, as it's the ultimate validation in the culinary world. I'm sorry, but your take here is incorrect. What's my take? That this is a pretentious nothing burger of a place? You are eating wild boar and fucking leaves, actual rosemary petals to suck balsamic vinegar off of. You think that's a Michelin star establishment, brother? Maybe they haven't been corrupted by capitalism and advertisements, but they have been corrupted by their own fucking farts of pretentiousness. Just look at this website. My take is that this is stupid and undeserving of any kind of prestige. No, I'm not gonna eat there. Jesus Christ, no. I'll try and find a really pretentious spot to eat in Tampa at some point. I don't know if we have anything to this level, though. That's something special. Licking food off of a face? Like, I don't think we have this level of pretentiousness. I would be stunned, but I'll try and find it. Fucking sucking caviar out of eye sockets from discarded art supplies. Tier list this. Tier list the 23 courses. Is this their highest level course? I bet they have a more expensive one. I bet they have a $1,000 one, at least. And people get really mad when I say this, but I'm gonna say it again because I'm gonna keep screaming it from the fucking mountaintops. A5 Wagyu is a goddamn waste of money. You get a tiny tiddlywink of nothing but fucking fat. It's not even meat. It's just oily fat. And it's like $200. More than that, actually. I'll say it till the end of time. People were really mad when I when I tore into A5 Wagyu on our steak video, but I stand by it. That shit is worthless. Absolute worthless. Not even meat.
Additions
I'm gonna eat Wagyu out of spite. That's fine. A1 through 4, whatever the scaling is decent. Like, it's good. A5 is a legitimate fucking scam. It's like modern art of food, where it has to be some kind of, like, upper echelon elite money laundering scheme. Because you can't... A, you can't eat a lot of it because it's nothing but oil and fat, and B, you get such a small amount for such a huge price tag, it's just not worth it under any circumstances. But, like, what is it? The American Wagyu was good, and, what was it, A3 or some shit Wagyu was good? Because both of those were at least meat. A5 isn't. It's thought to yourself, man, this food is delicious. If only I was butt-ass naked eating it. Well... luckily, your prayers have been answered if you're down here in the swamp with me in Florida. There's a steakhouse that's now offering a monthly, completely naked eating experience where you come in, you get down into your birthday suit, you get the bare necessities out, and you sit and you eat food together. It's at an established called Class Soiree Steakhouse. It's in Hollywood, California, and it's quite the hootenanny here. The first Monday of every month will be nude dining. Dine bold, dine free, be free. And it runs from 7 p.m. till midnight. Nude attire is highly recommended. So it doesn't seem like it's required. I guess you can go clothed to nude dining night if you're some kind of square. If you're shy.
Murad Ali is the chef and owner. He came up with the once-a-month concept to get new business, to generate some buzz. And Chef Ali says there is a market for this. And if you're saying, what? Are you kidding me? What do you want to say to those people who say that?
Please allow people to express themselves at our place.
Yeah, but why? It still didn't really poke at the heart of the question there of why, though? I'm a bit of a hypochondriac, I think all of you know that, but I still feel, even if you're not as extreme as I am when it comes to, like, yuckiness and filth, the idea of going to a restaurant where food is being consumed and being prepared, surrounded by naked bodies as far as the eye can see, that just feels very unsanitary. Like, think about the seats. In the restaurant, you can see that the seats aren't, like, metal or wooden, they have, like, cushion. They're porous. So what if people are arriving unclean, not practicing great hygiene? Maybe they come in there and they've got, crusty ass. They've got leftover poop in there. They sit down, they start skid marking it up. Like, yeah, you can maybe wipe it off with a Clorox wipe or something, but even still, the sinful memory of that shit stain will persist, and it's around where you're eating. Like, that just feels so gross to me. Like, are they going to enforce strict hygiene protocol? Like, there's going to be a decontamination chamber there before you get to their table? The answer is no. They gave a tour of the restaurant. They don't have anything like that. They don't have like a shower station where you get all clean before going to eat. If they did, they'd be using Cheeky soap, the best soap in the universe. Go to usecheeky.com right now and get the best soap available. We also have deodorant now too. Anyway though, just surrounded by strangers, all just letting it all hang loose, going whole hog around where we're eating. I just wouldn't like that at all. Like, especially, you get the main course there, you get yourself a filet, maybe with some mashed potatoes, a baked potato or something. All of a sudden, someone's got the bubble guts. Bro, that becomes a biological weapon. That guy is now public enemy number 1. That's a raid boss encounter. I don't know. To me, it just sounds like a nightmare. It feels like it's made solely just for, like, a fetish. Like, people that are gonna go there to try and get freaky. Like, ooh, look how naughty, I'm gonna fucking helicopter dip myself under the table here while we're eating out in public or something. Like, I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around that perspective of, well, we're just gonna let people express themselves here. This is a great thing. You're going there to eat. Like, do you need to express yourself? Do I need to have my wrinkly nutsack out around my food and everyone else's food too? Like, heaven forbid someone excuse themselves to the bathroom or something, come back and, like, have a little piss dribbles on the floor and the seat and stuff. Like, it doesn't really seem like it's expressing yourself. It's just exposing yourself in front of others. Like, it feels like something that'd be out of the movie The Menu.
Do you find yourself staring at people?
No, not at all.
Tonight, the chef expects about 20 people, men, women, some single, some not. All of them nude.
His response to that question had me giggling. So, like, do you stare at them? Like, you turned on? Are you aroused? Is this fun for you? Is this for you, maybe? And he's like, oh, heavens to Betsy. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. You're out of your mind. You're off your gourd. Of course not. This is all about coming in here, expressing yourself, getting your melons out. Let's see those honkers. If you've got a penis, we might turn you away at the door, but that's just because that's just kind of unsanitary, you know what I'm saying?
Toshiba Hart is your hostess.
It's more so of a gathering to get to know people, new people in the city and the lifestyle.
Will you cook in the nude ever, or what?
Me? No.
Now,
bro, I gotta tell you, the interview with the owner and head chef here is just chef's kiss. Like, actually, golden. So he's asking him, like, are you going to cook in the nude? And he gets offended. He gets upset. No, what? Are you, get the fuck out of here for even saying something like that. Like, he immediately, just kind of flips on him. What an absurd notion. Me cook naked on nude dining night? What sense does that make? Are you okay? Do I need to Baker Act you? It was at least nice to hear that the person making the food isn't doing so with the dick and balls out the whole time. That's good, at least. Also, the employees of the restaurant aren't naked. And that's one of the reasons why this is even legal for them to do in the first place. Only the customers are naked. But yeah, hearing him kind of snap at that question about, cooking with the cock and nuts out there did give me a bit of a belly laugh. No, I would never. You bring the beef curtains, I bring the beef itself. And the hostess there that's explaining, I guess, another reason behind the nude dining, that just doesn't pass the smell test for me either. What do you mean that this is just about trying to get to know people and meet people in the city? You can do that with clothes on. In fact, I would argue it's far more effective to do so with clothes on. I can't even imagine the unhinged individual who goes to a new city. They move and they're like, man, I'm having such a hard time meeting people. I guess I'll go to the nude dining night at the Steakhouse. That ought to do it. That'll help me really get out of my shell and meet people. Those are the friends I want to make. The ones that go to nude dining at the Steakhouse on a Monday night. The more I marinate on this, the more outrageous it becomes. So how are you meeting new people here? When you go to this restaurant naked, you are there and getting seated at a table to eat. And the other people that arrive presumably are doing the same thing. When you go to a restaurant, you're not going from table to table introducing yourself like, "Hi, I'm Charles. It's nice to meet you. I'm new in the area." You don't usually do that. So how is that mingling going to happen here when everyone's naked? I don't understand that expectation. Like, I couldn't help but notice your supple bosom, madam. I put my fedora at the front on the coat rack, but I'd be tipping it to you, madame. Excellent areolas as well. The areola to titty ratio, golden. What are you eating? How do you like your steak? Yeah, no, I'm getting it medium as well. Yeah, I'm new in the area. It's nice to meet you. Like, what? I don't understand how having no clothes makes meeting people more accessible, especially in a restaurant setting. Like I said, this isn't really the place where you go and meet people. Like, there are mixers that take place at restaurants, but usually they're like little events and stuff where you're walking around and shit. This is still supposed to just be, you go to the restaurant to eat, but there's a quirky little twist. No clothes, no pants, no shirt, no shoes, full service.
There's no touchy-feely stuff going on at the table? What about that? Somebody gets friendly? What's the story?
That's French for no.
Yeah, this really is a top-tier interview. So the guy's asking good questions. So are people going to be, fondling each other? Is this kind of a sexual thing? Is it going to be touching? And he sternly shuts that down, putting the kibosh on it with a hard, no, absolutely not. That kind of behavior is not welcome. That's not what we're doing at the Steakhouse nude dining experience. Which, I mean, I'll take his word for it, but I imagine it's also him just trying to cover his own ass here. Probably wouldn't be as legal as it currently is if he was just openly talking about it being basically big-time orgies or turning it into some kind of sexual super steakhouse type experience or whatever. But I just kind of doubt it. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that are going to restaurants just so distraught, upset, like, something's missing with this meal. It's so tasty, but I have clothes on. I can't fully enjoy it. I'm not unlocked. I'm not primal. I'm not ancestral. If only there was a place where I could eat naked. Hurrah, prayers have been answered. Like, I struggle to picture the person who goes to this place, everyone's naked, they eat their food, and they go, "Man, couldn't eat another bite. I'm stuffed. My belly is full. That steak really hit. Tasted so much better being surrounded by geriatric penis from all the old men around here in this restaurant naked." Because that's the primary clientele I imagine this would appeal to. The nudist colonies and nudist beaches, as I understand it, are mainly, like, octogenarian. Like, they are elders that seem to engage with that. So I imagine on nude dining night, that would appeal mainly to them. Now, there are some guidelines. It's 18 plus to enter, respect and discretion is required, no touching without consent, and a right to refuse service. So while he said no touching whatsoever, like, he made it very clear, there's none of that friskiness. According to the guidelines, at least in this article, it's no touching without consent. So, no sexual assault, but, like, if it's consensual, are people just allowed to get freaky in there? I don't know. Food for thought, I suppose. And the right to refuse service. I imagine that's like if someone comes in really gross, like really stinky or something. Though it does make me laugh if it's just up to the owner. Like, he just looks you up and down. Nope. That cock, way too small. We don't take wieners of that size in here. You don't have a big appetite. Scram. Take a hike. Or he just goes by, like, how much he is attracted to the people. Like, "Oh my goodness, ma'am. Smoke show. Drop Dead Gorgeous. Get in here. We're going to put you up front here at the best table we got." Man, just imagine how crushing that must be. You show up to nude dining night here only to get declined service because you're just too ugly. So revolting they tell you that you're not welcome there. I was new in the city and I really wanted to go to nude dining night, but I didn't meet the threshold, unfortunately. They said I was gross. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's a really, really weird idea. I don't see who this is supposed to appeal to outside of, like, fetishes or something like that. I just think this is gross. I really do. Had to yap about it when I learned about it earlier today. Oh Christ! All right.
What does catch of the day mean, Joe?
It means what is fresh, local to the region at the time.
Not frozen. Let me tell you something.
Bullshit, Gordon.
You're not a chef.
This guy is cool. Does this guy do YouTube?
Let me tell you something.
I don't even work here, actually. What is this restaurant?
You're a small man with you don't even cook. You just prance around behind the line, throwing raw bits of carrots on top of raw pastry.
Yeah, but what about my fresh fish?
Yeah.
Now it's funny.
Yeah.
From a fake.
Ah ha 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 ha! But my fish is fresh.
Fucking smoke up your bullshit. Bullshit.
Where's the full episode?
Can you?
Yeah, this looks about right.
Tonight.
Good afternoon.
Where's Joe? Yeah, baby.
Up against
Oh, it's fucking late though. I don't know if I want to watch all of it. Fuck. I'll start it. I'll start it and we'll see. I'll see.
Tonight on
half of this shit has to be fake, right?
Fine dining restaurant.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Like, there's no way this guy would act like this on camera and being so not self-aware.
No, most of our stuff is frozen.
Fuck yeah.
Looks good.
You know, people shit on that, but I much prefer frozen food sometimes as opposed to like restaurant fresh garbage.
Quit asking all these arbitrary questions to these customers.
Arbitrary questions to the customers? What do you want to eat? Shut the fuck up! Don't ask them their order.
The way you treat me is disrespectful, crude.
Then you need to find another place to work.
I can't.
I come to win.
I'm your fucking daughter, Joe.
I don't think Joe.
We gonna slaughter him?
No.
No.
Oh. You know, I always tell
This is my wife.
You're the only one that's not gonna get.
He's jealous.
If you hit him, I won't French you later.
I'll be 2 minutes, Skinny. Okay? Yeah.
There's no way this is real. Who would go on TV and like hint at a romantic relationship with a goat?
When was the last time you had a day off?
There's no way.
I think Joe believes the restaurant's a little above the local area.
Agreed.
Seriously? I think that's probably a wow.
I wouldn't want poor people coming into my restaurant. Are you kidding? I'm serving up microwave clams, and you think I want poor people coming into my restaurant? Are you out of your mind, Gordon? I'm gonna guess he hates everything.
Oil.
And he squirts that on top.
Did he even have any?
Right.
Cheese is barely melted. I can see at the bottom. It looks like a little turd. I'm sending it back.
Joe?
We just put a little bit of our olive oil. It was just more of a garnish.
Oh, actually, we ran out of olive oil. That's just some gasoline, if you don't mind.
Anything.
Stop long rest.
Oh, you're too much, Gordon. Oh, Gordon.
Turn around. You carry the.
Oh, he's gonna doggy style her? Oh.
Okay. Micro carrots.
Oh, micro carrots.
Yeah.
From chefs.
From the local farm. Well,
the fuck is a micro carrot? Is that a real thing, micro carrots? I'm looking it up.
Those same carrots go to the White House. Those same.
Sorry, Amy. These things are. They're like rubber bullets. Pastries.
What are scallops supposed to be like? Aren't they supposed to be rubbery? I don't eat a lot of scallops, but every scallop I've had is pretty rubbery.
Let me take this.
Do I just not fine dine?
I sure will.
Yeah.
Am I dining at sub 5-star restaurants as a Twitch streamer?
My ass.
Am I dining with plebeian chefs or something?
It's gross.
Oh, looks good. He loved it.
So these are ice cold.
Just fucking break the plate over his head at this point.
I guess we could cook them so they're totally piping hot.
Yeah, we should cook them till they're hot. Wouldn't that be dumb? What?
Wow.
What do you mean that's a good idea?
Grease. Put your fork in there. Just full of grease.
Well, I mean, everything's full of grease. What do you...
Rescue me.
It's not much of a...
Rubbery.
Do I just eat at shit restaurants? Like, half the things I eat are just full of grease and rubbery. And I like them.
I agree. Would you like to know how much we charge for that?
This one?
$35.
Giving it away.
Yes, chef.
Wow.
See, I don't even eat at a restaurant that has anything less than $35.
Wow.
If I want a plate of mayonnaise, I better be charged $35 for that shit.
That is a tender piece of elk.
As he projectile vomits. Yummy.
And I would like
I love that elk.
Where he has.
Thank you very much.
You know, if I ran this place
Okay.
and, you know, my employees were just shit-talking me to Gordon Ramsay, I'd be like, you know, I appreciate that. I'm gonna look for people that don't betray my crown. Please leave. I'll hire some better people. that don't talk about my micro dick behind my back
Chef
and
Ramsay
micro
said
carrots.
he's going to get something to eat.
He's gonna leave and go get something to eat. Good luck. Go find something better.
I mean, to be honest, that's just a super dick move, like a huge douchebag. Can you tell the owner that I'm going somewhere to get food? Because his place sucks dick?
I've never had anybody in my career critique my items that told me every one of them was a piece of and he had to go down the street to eat.
I mean, that's a totally reasonable thing to say. I've never had someone be so disrespectful to say everything I made was shit and tell me to their face that they're leaving my spot to go get food somewhere else. That's totally reasonable. Like, there's certainly a more respectful way of going about this. But that's not what people want to see.
Next course.
So honestly, I would go harder. I would double down. I would whip my cock out if I was Gordon Ramsay, and I would slap him across the face with it. Because that would be good TV. If you're gonna make it fake, I want to make it super fake.
Right, so you're the head chef.
No, I don't cook. How many times do I have to? I've never cooked anything.
You're a small man with a fake bistro.
If someone called me small like that, I'd be devastated. You're not a Twitch streamer, you're just a small man.
I'm gonna work.
Oh, Jesus, Gordon, alright, fair enough. What do you want me to do? As long as the micro carrots stay, I think we can call it a victory.
You know what we could do? I'm deeply sorry your feelings are hurt. My feelings ain't hurt. Oh.
That's every Twitter warrior ever. My feelings aren't hurt. I'm just crying because I'm so happy that I out-intellectualed you.
He does not know what I know about lakefish.
You can't trust these people, Joe. Every single one of them was insulting your micro carrots and everything behind your back.
I don't give
How great would it be if the customers just fucking loved it? Like, just, they become Goku, like ravenous, shoving Joe's food in their mouth right in front of Ramsay's face.
Sorry about that.
Hey, is that Matt Damon? Matt Damon working at Joe's spot? They got a paid actor in here. No, that's not Matt Damon.
Is there something?
You got a pebble in your ravioli, a rock, an actual rock. Yeah.
Are the producers that desperate? Can someone just put a rock in one of those? Just go outside, I don't care what you find, just give me it and put it on a plate.
What is it? Chef Ramsay had reached out to a former employee.
I ended up being garmage, prep, dishes, cleaning. I did my own prep list.
He made me jerk off that goat that he's in love with, and at that point I said it was too much. What is the point of this, Gordon?
When I go home, what's it doing in the bag?
Blood.
What was she doing?
He serves.
That's the chef garden vegetables.
Making an exposed video on
That's
him?
the black grilled pork chops.
What is that?
Good idea. Salmonella. Fuck yeah.
Frozen astro. Never ever freeze an oyster. The worst thing you can ever do to it. Wow.
There's certainly worse things you can do to an oyster to make it taste worse.
To defrost.
Could dip it in dog shit. Could dip it in horse shit. Could just take a shit on it. Don't even have to dip it.
Why are you doing this?
I think Gordon framed him.
earlier that it needed more onions. Okay?
I think he just slipped some onions in there. Just sprinkled them in to sabotage Joe. Honestly, Joe, if you gave me a raw onion and nothing else, I'd be happy.
I get it.
Take a bite out of an onion on stream? I'm definitely not opposed to it. I've done that multiple times. I'll take a bite out of an onion on stream for a sub goal. What, how did it end last night? Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay went into the freezer and found like dead bodies or something, and Joe said they were fresh, but Gordon said they were clearly frozen. Nutsack super itchy. I think Joe could easily beat Gordon Ramsay in a fight. Joe looks like he'd play dirty, like biting at his nipples and like ripping at his nuts. Gordon is not jacked. Are you serious? Gordon Ramsay is far from jacked. I've seen him with his shirt off. Look at that. Looks like melted butter. Gordon Ramsay is a black belt? No, he is not. Where are these myths coming from? Gordon Ramsay once fought a dragon and then turned it into the best French onion soup the medieval times had ever seen. Alright, I'm wrong. What a wholesome moment. I'm a fucking douchebag, chef. Please help. Oh, just make him shit talk him to his face. They've done it like 3 times now. Why does he need to spy on them? No one's afraid of Joe. Look at that guy. The only thing scary about Joe is his relationship with that goat that he was caressing earlier. No, I've never eaten at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. Ever since we watched the first episode here, it occurred to me that I only eat at shitty, cheap restaurants.
Joe has been listening.
Joe's already hired the assassins.
Do I think
There was a scene earlier where a team of actors came in behind Joe as he was shit-talking his employees, and then he turns around and starts complimenting his employees like it was a super dumb scene. Another pet peeve of mine, lettuce on a burger. If any of you fucking subhuman turbo virgins willingly get lettuce on your burger, you've lost my respect. Oh, the texture, yeah. Oh, lettuce adds so much to the texture. One extra little crunch bite.
For a man that stands there and boasts about his farm and his goats, and you want me to talk?
Yeah, you're going a little far there, Gordon. He loves his goat. And he's coming to whine to the women. He hurt my feelings. Will you come home with me?
Okay. Chef Ramsay doesn't have the balls, the power, or the authority to kick me out of my kitchen. You would have to roll your
Well, I mean,
back.
he did that, though.
He didn't start.
It was Tommy's idea to make the elk quesadilla. He found it in the dumpster, and I had a quesadilla in my hand, and he said, "Can I slide my elk in there?" And I said, Tommy, no, don't do it." But then he did it, and then I put it on the menu. It was Tommy. Chef! Give me your badge and your spatula, Joe. You're fired. You're off the case. It went from a fucking fine dining elk quesadilla joint to burgers and wings.
And a really nice fragrant thyme jus.
Looks like ass.
Served it yet? I mean,
What kind of place has employees that care that much? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of employee is going to be devastated that their food they're serving is shit? Usually it's just, you know, I work here. I don't care. I hope that the celebrity chef that he brought in sucks like hard, like he's really bad. Like significantly worse than Joe. Chef, I absolutely hate what you've done with the place. I'm putting out quesadilla back on the menu. And just because of this bullshit, I'm gonna start serving shoes with ketchup.
that's 21.
I hope there was at least one guy who, you know, is a regular at this place. Only ordered the elk quesadilla, came in during the filming here and just got so irrationally angry, flipping tables, shitting all over the place, throwing feces on the wall, all because the quesadillas with elk are gone. Why do pro chefs always have a bandana? Is that way you know that they're food shinobi? I hate you, Joe.
What I said to your staff, you start cutting corners.
Don't forget that. Hey, Joe, I really still don't like you. The last place I want to see you is here. Please, just sell this. Just get rid of it, Joe. Yeah, I don't even know why you own a restaurant.
Good night.
This man doesn't even know anything about food.
Say bye to Skinny for me.
And the future of Mill Street Bistro is questionable.
Nice. Well, that's a happy ending. Joe decided to be a chef again, and the business is crumbling. He fired half the staff after and sued? What? Wait. Kitchen Nightmares production staff stole from Waffle House. Oh my god, so true. Oh, you just reminded me. I saw a video. Was it last week or the week before? Fuck. Shit popped off at a Waffle House, as it does every day. But they fought by throwing every single pot and pan they had behind the counter at each other. Does anyone know what video I'm talking about, and how can I find it? Because that shit was crazy. I've never seen so many, like, objects flying through the air.
Beef for breakfast wasn't what Christopher Campbell wanted when he placed his order at Waffle House.
What a okay, hats off to the local news here. Beef for breakfast, huh? I like that. What an immediate hook into the story. Good shit.
Campbell says that's the sound of a juice bottle knocking his cap off, barely missing his face.
It was the worst experience of my life. I literally thought to myself, like, wow, I'm a Waffle House victim.
Although the manager apologized for what happened,
I'm very sorry.
Campbell believes.
Yeah, is Waffle House known for anything besides fights? I can't imagine. That's like all anyone ever goes to Waffle House for is fights and then maybe like a waffle. Where the fuck is that video though? They had like 1,000 things flying through the air. I'm talking pots, pans, salt shakers. How can I find that video? It wasn't that long ago. Not this one, but there is a lot being thrown here. This isn't the one I was thinking of, but there is a lot of glass being thrown here. I feel bad for the rest of the customers. There's gonna be no salt left. What a waste of good condiments. That was not the one I was thinking of, but it seems to be a pretty common occurrence just to throw all the items in the kitchen. The kitchen served multiple purpose, projectile weapons, and to make very mediocre foods sometimes.
My kids are right here.
Well, you better arm them with a pan before it's too late. Oh wait, this actually might be it.
Subscribe.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Like, it actually just... Bro, it fucking sounds like Looney Tunes stock sound effects. Like, it's just like perfect breaking, perfect, like, dinks and dongs when pots get hit and thrown. It's so good. Oh, that wasn't even a spirited toss. Oh god, watch out! No, come back! You haven't finished your waffle. Then break a plate over their head. Luckily, the last thing you need at Waffle House is a plate. The number one item they should have is like boxing gloves for you. Really throw it down efficiently. They seat you by weight class. Here's our featherweight table. You can fight anyone in this section. But if you cross over here, you're getting 5 plates thrown at you. Yeah, I've been to Waffle House probably only like maybe like 8 times in my life. I haven't seen any crazy shit. I've heard arguments, but I had never seen like actual crazy shit, and I think it's the time, because the only times I've ever been to Waffle House, even when I was younger, it was late as fuck. Because they're always open somehow. I'm pretty sure they stay open during hurricanes, if I remember correctly. They have a corporate philosophy that if there's a hurricane or a storm, they try and get their stores open. It doesn't matter if they don't have power. It doesn't matter if you don't have gas. Yeah, that sounds like Waffle House. Yeah, if Waffle House is closed, something has gone awry. Something has gone wrong. Come hell or high water, Waffle House will be open somehow. Cooking waffles on pure hope. Yeah, they just rub the waffle between their hands really quick and hope to like get enough friction to heat it up somewhat. It amazes me how this is legal. I think Waffle Houses are just like a government-sanctioned fight club. Like, I don't even think they're formally recognized as a restaurant chain. It's just kind of like the Octagon, but in a more official capacity. Like, instead of the Thunderdome, we have Waffle House. Because if you go to a Waffle House, it's almost set up for a fight. It's like, it's an ingenious design, honestly, that's super conducive to like a full-blown brawl. Because the kitchen is right in front of you, but it's also sectioned off. So you come in immediately looking at the kitchen, so you have all of your weapons right in front of you that you can immediately start scoping out in case things get a little hectic. And then you have nice hallway right in the entrance, and then 2 side wings for like a brief respite. So you can go to like one of your corners, get some water, maybe get a waffle in between rounds, and then come back to the middle and throw down again. They're the PvP enabled zone. Yeah, pretty much. Look up Waffle House Index. What's that? Is that a video or like a philosophy? There's an actual metric scale called the Waffle House Index that is used for when there's a storm. Green means there's power. Yellow means they have to use a generator. And red means the restaurant... And red means the restaurant is completely destroyed. And red means the restaurant is completely destroyed and cannot be opened. So the only time a Waffle House won't be opened is if it is completely fucking crumbled to the ground and covered in debris and ash. It just fucking buried. I have to see that. It's used to determine the effect of a storm and likely scale of assistance required for disaster recovery. Coined by former Administrator Craig Fugate on the Federal Emergency Management Agency, metric is unofficially used by FEMA to inform disaster response. The index is based on Waffle House reputation for having good disaster preparedness and staying open during extreme weather or reopening quickly afterwards. If you get there and the Waffle House is closed, that's really bad. Bro, this is the head of FEMA saying that. Levels. The index has 3 levels based on the extent of operations and services at the restaurants following a storm. Green, full menu. Restaurant has power and damages. Did the stream go fully down or just pause? Because I had myself a little Waffle House code yellow here. The internet blipped. Who signs up to work there? What, at a Waffle House? Man, I think that'd be an incredible place to work. Like, the food's super easy to make, and you just get to watch people fight. As long as they're not picking the fight with you. I'd just be like the most agreeable employee there ever. Like, if a guy doesn't want to pay the full price of the menu item, I'd just say, you know what, sir, that's fine, I'll cover the difference. Like, as long as he's not picking the fight with me, I think that'd be a really fun place to work. Just let them, like, fight outside of our zone, and we just watch. You have to clean it up? Well, yeah, so I'd probably just quit. After the first fight involving broken plates and shit, I'd probably just quit on the spot and then just go work at a different Waffle House. Just bounce around. Scroll up to the first image, it's an example of Code Red. Where? This? Oh, this was a Waffle House? Oh no. Oh, that is indeed a Code Red. Damn. Fuck. I'm surprised they didn't try opening with just these 4 seats. Oh, I didn't realize what this was. I thought this was like a Waffle House under construction. It's a fallen soldier, I see. But the only reason why, like, there were more plates thrown at Denny's during their brawl than at Waffle House is because Waffle House doesn't have that many items. I'm pretty sure once a plate gets thrown at a customer, it never gets replaced. You know, it's not like, you know, when you cut down a tree, you plant 2 more in its place. When you break a plate as the Waffle House employee during a fight, you don't get a new one. They don't replace it, so eventually they just bleed out there. Waffle Houses than the entire history of the Roman Colosseum. It's a place where people go mainly just to throw down, it seems, and then maybe get like a waffle to celebrate either a victory or rub it in their wounds after a tough loss. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the prerequisites for being a waitress or waiter at a Waffle House is a black belt in Muay Thai. The food really is secondary to the true Waffle House experience of being able to be either a spectator in a brawl or a participant. Waffle House is a lot like my asshole. You just never know when shit's gonna pop off. And it feels like it's always just a matter of time before a fight breaks out. It's got this big reputation now as the go-to Thunderdome for giving or receiving ass whoopings. It's like almost a curse that haunts Waffle House where you go in there in a good mood, but the second you cross that threshold, it's like that scene out of Kingsman at the church where everyone just like flips on this switch and they're just fighting each other. I don't know what exactly it is about Waffle Houses that bring out the demon, but yes, it is well known now how often fights happen there. And recently there was a massive one that made headlines everywhere, and I didn't even cover it on my channel. I've covered a lot of Waffle House fights, but this one a lot of people noticed I was uncharacteristically silent on, thinking that I was like a Waffle House hipster where this fight was too mainstream for me to talk about, but nothing could be further from the truth. I was as entertained as everyone else was. I'm sure all of you have seen the big brawl by now. I can't show you any clips because with the YouTube's new policy, I would get fucked in the mouth so quick for doing that. So I already know you've seen the brawl, but the thing is, I enjoyed it. I just didn't have a whole lot to say about it. It was mainly grappling. There was like not a whole lot of like squaring up and delivering knuckle sandwiches. It was pretty much grappling until the end, where it finished with a WWE style chair throw, which led to a now historic internet moment. This iconic parry.
Hey, yo, they still Oh my god, bro!
That was a frame-perfect parry like something out of Dark Souls. She got iframes out of that right there. That is an absolute game ender. She threw that chair with velocity too. That was a cannon. And she not only deflected it, but she like fucking spun it around her forearm here and then threw it to the ground. It was so flashy. Fucking anime couldn't have been smoother than that. It was nutty, and it took the internet by storm. There's tons of edits around this now, with like John Cena being the one throwing the chair. It went super viral. However, this actually had a wildly detrimental impact to that lady's career. She got fired for this, which I think is just wrong. She didn't start the fight. It's a fucking Waffle House. A fight is inevitable. It's like trying to stop the wind from blowing. She was powerless, so what did she do? Defend herself, which I think is totally within her right to do. She shouldn't lose employment because she deflected a chair. Now, I do realize that leading up to this, she was actively engaged in this brawl, but even still, I don't blame her. The brawl broke out and she was defending herself as well as her fellow employees. It's something I don't think she should have lost her job over, but it goes even deeper than that. Not only did she lose her job, it seems she's been banned from ever working at a Waffle House again, which makes no sense. She should be like the head of security for Waffle House going forward. She should be training other employees on how to handle situations the way she did. Like, just imagine the wisdom she could share with everyone. By the end of her training, Waffle House employees would be able to slap bullets out of midair. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. She was punished for something I don't think she even did wrong. So, it's a big L from Waffle House. I'll go ahead and show you from the articles where she posted a video going over it.
Can't ever work for Waffle House again. I tried working for another one, like, sometime earlier this year, and I had found out that I was blacklisted.
That's so fucked up. After a successful parry like that? Man, Waffle House is so dumb for that. She should honestly have been promoted. She could have been the face of their marketing campaign. Like, yeah, we know we have a reputation for fights breaking out, but now we have our own Batwoman. And then it's just like her parrying chairs or something. They could have really leaned into it. Fucking stupid L Waffle House, man. Jesus. I don't know how they couldn't see this easy slam dunk for PR. What was she supposed to do? Just let it hit her in the face? I don't think she was blacklisted for parrying the chair. I think she got blacklisted because it might be company policy that when a fight breaks out and you're like participating, you get fired. I don't think it was necessarily this successful parry. I don't think it would matter if she got hit in the face with it or not. She threw the salt shaker? Oh, was she the one that threw the salt shaker? Okay, then that was probably it. Even still, though, this whole brawl isn't her fault. If they fire everyone who gets in fights at Waffle House, how are they still finding so many employees? Yeah, good point. The turnover rate of employees at Waffle House has to be unreal. If you're getting fired for fights, like, you're going to be going through new employees once a week. It's so sad how such a triumphant moment with that chair parry could turn into something so devastating for her career. Because she's still out of a job, to my knowledge, which is shocking. I would have thought, like, some other corporation or something would have picked her up just even to capitalize off of her, like, the viral marketing capabilities she now has. But to my knowledge, that hasn't happened. So I feel really bad for her because, again, I feel like she was just defending herself from the chair being thrown at her as well as just like the general brawl. So I just wanted to share this because I think this is a big fuck up from Waffle House. Watching this video into a panic by saying a single word. Gluten! Now, calm down. No reason to stay in this frenzy. It's okay. There's no gluten here. It's just I'm mentioning it. Gluten is one of those things that's been this menace behind the scenes for a long time. People know about all the normie shit like high fructose corn syrup, the red dyes, all of that, MSG, all that hoopla. But gluten is one of those things that only in recent times has really started to gain steam as the culprit for a lot of people's tummy aches, as well as just like a general sensitivity to gluten for a growing number of people, which has led to the rise of gluten-free options. And I myself have dabbled. Many of you might remember, like 6 months ago, I tried to go gluten and dairy-free because I thought, you know, maybe it'd make me feel better. Even though I don't think I have like a big lactose intolerance or gluten intolerance, I just decided to try it because I didn't think it'd be that difficult. And it wasn't that difficult, but it also didn't do anything to make me feel better. I was still burping and shitting and farting all the same. Like, it didn't really do a whole lot for my gut biome or anything, so I figured cutting all of these foods out didn't give me superpowers. What's the point? I'm just gonna go back to eating the way I was. Fuck it. But that's not the case for everybody. Some people really do benefit greatly from cutting gluten in particular out of their diets. There are just some people with a predisposition to not tolerate gluten all that well. So yesterday I read a story about a vegan bakery that obviously was selling gluten-free donuts. And then it turns out that a nefarious evil mastermind in this pipeline was actually supplying them with Dunkin' Donuts, not the vegan gluten-free donuts they thought they were getting. It's Dunkin' Donuts, so it's turbo gluten. It's not like just a hint of gluten. They are like the gluten glutton. Obviously, after they learned that it was 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt Dunkin' Donuts, America truly ran on deception there because they got very upset, and rightfully so. Having food be labeled properly is extremely important because if there are ingredients in certain items, there are people that can just straight up fucking die from it. Now, granted, there's not a lot of people that are going to be keeling over, shedding the mortal coil from consuming gluten. Even those with celiac disease don't typically die from eating gluten, as I understand it, but it's still very bad for them. Now, I imagine this opens up the supplier to numerous lawsuits if anyone had unintentionally consumed a gluten donut when it was sold to them under the impression that it was gluten-free, thus they were lied to. I imagine they could come for them legally. Did you hear about the vegan bakery getting accused of reselling Dunkin' Donuts as vegan and gluten-free? What? Long Island baker investigated for reselling Dunkin' Donuts as own vegan gluten-free treats. That's a Hustlers University graduate right there. He's drop-shipping donuts. Wait. Oh my goodness. Galaxy brain scheme. A Long Island baker is accused of taking a few shortcuts to serve up her customers vegan and gluten-free treats. What is that word? The Patchgog-based savory fig has come under fire after being called up for allegedly attempting to pass off Dunkin' Donuts as its own. The New York Division of Food Safety and Inspection, along with the Suffolk County Department of Health, are conducting a full investigation into the allegations. The division confirmed. How'd they get caught? Oh my god, I hate these websites where you have to pay just to read the article. I already turned my ad block off for you vultures, just let me read the goddamn article. The owners of a Long Island, New York-based vegan market are claiming that the donuts they ordered from a local vegan bakery were actually from Dunkin', and a state agency is investigating. The evidence for the accusation? Dunkin's signature D sprinkles. Cindy Snacks co-owner John Stingel and Indiana Cindy K first posted on Instagram on March 3rd. They said the items they purchased from the savory fig were delivered by baker Michelle Siriana on February 23rd. I, John, immediately became concerned as to why this one donut was decorated differently than all the others and in such a strikingly similar way to a recognizable chain. Yeah, that's pretty blatant. I was going to say, how would you even tell that the donuts came from Dunkin'? But I think it's pretty obvious now. Not exactly a mistake you make on accident. Like, you wouldn't be able to taste the difference, but you can clearly see it. Hey, I in no way mean to insult you or question your products, but this donut was in the box with the strawberry frosted. These are definitely little D sprinkles. Ones Dunkin' Donut uses. Oh yeah, the evidence is clear as day. Oh my goodness, they've even got the chemistry kit out. This is as thorough as it gets. They've got the gluten strips. You can't hide. God, it's like a COVID test. Easy gluten. There is a mutual trust and respect the vegan community, especially small businesses, have amongst ourselves. We might all live differently, but we all have the same deep core values that consuming animal products is morally, ethically, and ecologically wrong. We are enraged that this trust and respect was broken and that we were unknowingly put in a position to perpetuate that betrayal. We want all of our customers and community to know we take this betrayal extremely seriously and are looking into legal action. We will update with any proceedings as they come. Most importantly, we want to apologize from the depths of our soul to anyone who unknowingly consumed these products. This is our nightmare come true, and none of you deserve this level of disgusting perjury. Neither Cindy Snacks owner nor Siriana have responded to people's requests for comment. The Savory Figs Instagram account appears to have been deactivated. They're trying to hide. The spokesperson added that even though Savory Fig is registered as a home processor, and thus exempt from certain licensing requirements, it still must clearly identify all allergens in products. People also reached out to the Suffolk County Department of Health and was told that if Cindy Snacks filed an official complaint, they would have been referred to New York State Agriculture and Market, which oversees home processors. While Cindy Snacks said they won't be issuing further statements on the situation, they explained on Instagram that they shared the initial post with the safety of the vegan community in mind. We want to make it clear that we came forward with this information to keep our community of local vegans and those with food allergies safe from future harm. What an interesting situation. trying to poison us with gluten. Well, gluten intolerance is a real thing. Like, I get it if you want to avoid gluten and getting lied to about it being gluten-free and then wondering why your ass keeps blowing up. Like, I'd get mad too. I get it. Like, having shit mislabeled is very not good. What do you think about people who aren't technically allergic to gluten buying up gluten-free products? Well, I'm not gonna demand they be handcuffed and thrown in jail for buying gluten-free when they're not intolerant of it. Like, maybe they just like the taste of the gluten-free option better. Like, who gives a fuck? I don't think there's any shortage of gluten-free products. But I love that idea that it's exclusive for only gluten intolerance and you have to demonstrate that you can't handle gluten or something to earn the right, like a license to buy gluten-free. Now, this isn't one of those situations where this is somehow just some tragic mistake or misunderstanding, something went awry in the pipeline and it was a big ol' whoops-a-daisy. That's just not possible in this case. You would know that you were selling Dunkin' Donuts hand-me-downs. You were fucking putting out the sloppy seconds of your Dunkin' order and peddling them as gluten-free, knowing full well they are not. There is no other way that this could happen. It is malicious. Now, I don't know what's gonna come next for the supplier of the Dunkin' Donuts under the guise that they're gluten-free. I imagine it's probably not going to be great for business, if there is even going to be a business left for them here. But yeah, I just wanted to share this story because this is a pretty fascinating one. I wonder if there's more cases of this going on behind the scenes that we just don't know about because gluten-free has become such a marketing buzzword. Organic has been one for a long time, and I have to imagine there's a lot of foul play, a lot of fishy business going on behind the scenes there. But I do think that it's probably also prevalent in gluten-free as well. I think that this isn't isolated. I think others have just been better at hiding it. But that's just my tinfoil hat conspiracy at the very least. But yeah,